Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another pre-Top 8 interview here at Genesis number 6 in the wonderful Oakland, California. I am your interviewing friend, Rod the Dutch, here, accompanied by the legendary CLG Void. Man, how we feeling about Genesis number 6?
I'm feeling pretty good. Typical nerves, but day 2 was already so hard that day 3 can't be any harder, if I want to be honest.
I feel that, man. So did you get in day 0 or did you get in day 1?
I got in day 0.
Okay.
Yeah.
So has your thoughts on the tournament changed from day 0 to pre-Top 8 here in day 3?
I felt like the tournament, I expected the tournament to already be, crazy hard.
Yeah.
You just looking at probably, the top 128 seeds.
Yeah.
I think Mango was, 128th. But even then, Mango, I think Mango's pretty solid.
Yes.
So if, Mango's, pretty solid player at 128th seed, that means there's 127 other players. So this tournament, there's no way to know, what would have happened.
Yeah, I definitely agree, man. There's a lot of that melee representation is definitely starting to show in a very strong way, man. You know, you got guys like Plup who play very well in bracket, and you guys got Leffen as well, too, who play just phenomenal. I think Hungrybox is kind of dabbling around with the game as well, too, man. So one day we possibly might see you guys playing in bracket, but until then, man, we got to talk about your journey here at Genesis number 6. So give me your thoughts about day number 2 as we move into the beginning of day number 3.
Day number 2, I started with Focus, a Canadian Rob. Pretty scary, but luckily it wasn't game 3. Then I went to Travante, which it was actually game 3, and they told us the loser plays Plup. I full-heartedly, I've been telling everyone this, I think Plup would have beat me.
Okay.
So starting from Travante, I think I was already on my tournament sets.
Oh, wow.
So I had Travante into Umeki, arguably best Japanese Peach,
yeah.
into Shuton, best Japanese Olimar, who I think Olimar beats Pichu, into projected Tweak, but Isam upset Tweak, which also shows how strong Isam is.
Yes.
So it's I feel like I wasn't a top 8 seed, if you want me to be honest.
All right.
But I'm at least in top 8, so.
All right, now hold on a second. Now, before we jump into this interview, I like this modesty you're bringing here, but before we jump into this interview, you talked about how you feel like you've won the tournament already. Go ahead and break it down. Break down the math to the viewers at home on why you feel like that.
Well, Peach, one of the best characters in the game.
Free.
Fighting the best Peach from Japan.
Okay.
Each game was nail biters, super close. It was off stream. I already felt like I had to give my all to win the set. Shuton, best Olimar in Japan. You guys could already see, I had to pull out my secondary, and I didn't do that very much in Smash Work at all. So I had to have a lot of mental energy, a lot of confidence, and I had to play super duper well. So when I beat him, I was like, yes, I won the tournament. But I really didn't, because I just made it to winners quarterfinals.
Well, okay. Theoretically and mathematically, I definitely feel you on that front, man. So, to kind of touch on the Japanese players a little bit, we have a very strong representation of them here in this tournament, but more specifically speaking, you're slated to play against Zachary, man. How you feeling about that?
I'm actually excited.
Okay.
I really like fighting Japanese players because it's a clash of metas.
Okay.
And I feel like the way I play, since kind of my play style was born and raised in Hawaii, Hawaii, we play a lot more Rambo. We play a lot of running in and a lot of just let's see how hard we can destroy you. And that's the complete opposite of Japanese gameplay.
Yes.
So I love being able to fight Japanese players and be this is my play style. Can you deal with this?
Right. Most definitely, man. It's all about bringing those new play styles to the table. I think you'll do a phenomenal job versus Zachary, man. I'm certainly rooting for you, man. I hope you guys at home are going to be rooting for this gentleman as well as he journeys through the beginning of Top 8 here at Genesis number 6. That concludes another Smash Studios pre-Top 8 interview. Ladies and gentlemen, back to you.